Welcome again. Today we will continue the past simple tense. First, let's have revision for the first part. Correct the verb. Number 1. I and my sister, mom in the kitchen, help. Now we need the past form from help, which is helped. Number 2. My mom the house this morning. Clean. So all of them regular verbs, and regular verbs supposed to end with ed. So here it will be cleaned. My mom cleaned the house this morning. Number 3. I my grandma last week. Visit. So I visited my grandma last week. Number 4. My dad to travel abroad last year. Decide. So here the verb ends with E, so we will add D. My dad decided to travel abroad last year. Number 5. They a good film last night. Watch. Here watch. So the verb ends with consonant, so we add ed. They watched a good film last night. Number 6. Jack the dog this morning. Walk. So here it ends with K, so we will add ed. So the verb will be walked. Fill in using was or were. Number 1. We at the party yesterday. We were at the party yesterday. Number 2. Dina in her office this morning. Dina was in her office this morning. We agree that we use was with singular, like I, he, she, it, and we use were with plural, like we, you, they. We, they, okay? Number 3. Muhammad at the office last night. Muhammad singular, so we will say Muhammad was at the office last night. Number 4. They in Alex last Friday. They, so they here it's what? Plural, so we will use what? Where. Change into negative. Number 1. I was at the meeting yesterday. Here in the negative, negative means not. So we add not after verb to be. So it will be I wasn't at the meeting yesterday. With our new part, which is irregular verbs. The previous video we talked about regular verbs, and we agreed that regular verbs supposed to end with ed. Today we have a different kind of verb, which is irregular verbs. In this time, the verb in the past is not formed by adding the usual ed ending. So you memorize that. What is that supposed to mean? It means the verb has no rules, so you have to memorize them. Okay? Let me show you some examples here. For example, in the simple form, I have go. In the past tense, we say went. I went to school yesterday. See, so. See here in the present or in the simple form, and in the past tense we say so. I saw the movie last night. Number 3, buy, bought. She bought a new dress last week. Okay? Irregular verbs are verbs that don't end with ed. So, one more time. Here in the irregular verbs, we don't have a rule. So you memorize the verbs. And it doesn't end, the irregular verb doesn't end with ed. Some irregular verbs have a vowel change in the past. Here we make focus on verbs which have vowel, and this vowel changes. Okay, so there is no rule. Just here to focus on the change on the verb only. Okay. Examples: become, became. Okay, here O changed into A. There is no rule. Okay. Give, gave. Drive, drove. Forget, forgot. And some irregular verbs don't change at all. So here first we have the verbs which the vowel changed in the past form. And here in this time the form stay the same. Okay, so in the past you can say the same form of the present. Okay, so it doesn't change at all. Some examples here: hit, hit. Put, set. Examples: the children set the table for lunch last Sunday. Here, last Sunday. Okay, what is the key word in this sentence? Can you tell me? Excellent, it's last. Last here refers to the past. So, when I say last Sunday, it's okay. We here talk about what? The past simple. The children set the table last night. Okay? Here we talk about what? We talk about the past. The verb doesn't change. Okay? Verbs have different kind of a change. Examples: teach, taught. Bring, brought. Leave, left. Hear, heard. Buy, bought. Sue bought a new computer last weekend. Okay, so they are different. The verb changed completely. For irregular verbs, use the correct past tense from the positive sentences. Unfortunately, these forms must be memorized. So, this type of irregular verbs, you must memorize them. Last weekend, I knew a letter. Send. So, what is the past form from send? Send. Here, the D changed into T. There is no rule, okay? So, you memorize them. The students and English exam. Have. Do you know the past form from have? It's had. The student had an English exam. They a great job. Do. Do you know the past from do? We say what? Did. They did a great job. Here, I give you examples of the two types of verbs, the regular verbs and irregular verbs. Now you tell me which one is regular and which one is irregular. Let's start. Taught. Is it regular verb or irregular verb? Taught. Taught is the past form from teach. Irregular verb. Number 2, walked. Here the verb ends with ed. So here we have rule. So it was regular. Studied. Look to the end of the verb. ed. Okay? It studied here, the past form from study. We say study in the simple form. And here the verb ends with ed. So it's what? Verb. Gave. Gave is the past from give. So here the verb changed, okay? Or the vowel of the verb changed. The verb. Became. Do you remember became? Do you remember the present form or the simple form? We say what? Become. Here we don't have ed, so it's verb. Cried. Look to the end. Focus on the end of the verb, okay? Here we have ed, so verb. Lived. We have live, lived, okay? Live, lived. Verb. Did. Do, did. Verb. Now open your booklet page 108, exercise 4. Number 1. My friends last week. Here, those words with yellow color, they are the keywords of the tense, which differentiate the past form or past tense from other tenses, okay? So here we talk about what? The past tense. My friends last week. See. I saw my friends last week. Number 2. She to school late this morning. Go. What is the past from go? Went. Number 3. Mom, a new dress last week. Buy. Do you remember the past form from buy? It's bought. Number 4. He his notebook yesterday. Lose. He lost his notebook yesterday. Number 5. My mother a cake an hour ago. Here ago is the key word, okay? Make. My mom made. Number 6. They a nice time at the park yesterday. Have. Do you remember the past form from have? It's had. They had a nice time at the park yesterday. Number 7. I hear the money this morning. Give. What is the past form from give? It's what? The I here, the vowel here changed into gave. So the I changed into a. Number 8. He his sandwich 10 minutes ago. Make. He made his sandwich 10 minutes ago. Number 9. Anna her old friend last summer. Meet. So do you remember the past form from meet? It's what? Met. Anna met her old friend last summer. 10. I a letter to my pen friend. Pen friend means your close friend that you usually send mails with, okay? Last month. Right. I wrote. Negative sentences. Okay. We say when we talk about negative, we talk about not. We add not after verb to be, or we add not. Here, did not. We will use in the past did, and we add not after did. So we say did not, or we can say the short form from did not, which is both are correct, okay? Infinitive. Okay, infinitive is the verb as it was, okay? We don't change the verb. For example, when I say play, so I keep it play. We don't say played or plays, okay? And after them we put the verb, after that didn't we put the verb infinitive. Infinitive means the verb without any addition. We put the verb as it was. I went to work yesterday. Here, yesterday is the keyword of the past tense. Went is the past from go. So when I will use didn't, I will change the verb into the simple form. I didn't go to work yesterday. Go is the present or the present form from went. Because we say we will change the verb as it was. We say it we add the verb in the simple form. Open your booklet page 110, exercise 6. Change into negative. We agree that when we say negative means not. Not means no. And in the past tense, we use didn't and plus the verb. Number 1, we saw our friends last week. We didn't see our friends last week. Okay? Here we add the simple form from saw, which is see. Number 2, she broke her leg 2 weeks ago. She didn't break her leg 2 weeks ago. We change here, we focus on the verb, which in the past, and we change it into the simple form after didn't. Okay? Number 3, Noha drank a cup of tea this morning. Noha didn't drink a cup of tea this morning. Here drank is the past from drink. So in the negative, we work on the verb on the simple form. Okay? Number 4, my aunt lived in France 3 years ago. My aunt didn't live in France 3 years ago. Number 5, my grandpa built a new house. My grandpa didn't build a new house. Look here, in the present we say build, and in the past we say built. So, D change it into we studied social studies last year. Here we will say we didn't study social studies last year. Yes or no question. How to form a question using the verb did. Let's look to the rules. First, we start with did plus subject. Okay, do you know all the type of subject? We agreed that we have 2 types of subject. One of them singular and the other one is plural. We say I, he, she, it, you, we, they. Okay? Those are our subjects. Plus the verb base form which means simple form, okay? Or we also call it infinitive. Both of them means the verb without any addition, okay? Here, did you go to work yesterday? Here, yesterday, our keyword of the past tense. And did, after did we put you, which is the subject, and go, the infinitive or the verb without any addition, or we can say also the simple form of the verb. Did you have English last week? Here the same, we start with did, then we put the subject and we put the verb in the base form or the simple form. Here are some examples to show you how to make a question. Number 1, I went to club last night. Did you go to the club last night? Look what I did here in this example. Went is the past form from go. And in the question we work on the simple form. So we start with did, then we put the subject. We change I into you. Did you go to the club last night? She saw the movie last night. Here the verb saw. And we work on did she see the movie last night? Number 3, they played football yesterday. Here played regular verb, so we will use play. Did they play football yesterday? Open your booklet page 111, exercise 7. Ask a question. Here mix from was or where and did. Number 1. Yes, she was at the party yesterday. Make a question. We make cross and we start with the verb. Was she at the party yesterday? Number 2. Yes, we did our homework an hour ago. We did our homework. The same here. We make cross. So we will start with, did you do your homework an hour ago? Number 3. Yes, they had a car 3 years ago. Did they have a car 3 years ago? Here the verb had, and in the yes or no question we use did. So we will start with did, then we put the subject they, we change had into the simple form, which is have. Number 4. No, he didn't drink milk. So here, did he drink milk? We cross not, and then we make cross, okay? Here we didn't change anything because the verb in the simple form, because here the sentence or the answer itself is negative. Yes, I had a lot of work to do. Did you have a lot of work to do? Time to practice. Put the verbs into the correct form. Here I will give you passage and all of them in the past, okay? So we will put the verbs in brackets in the past form. Last year, here we have a passage, it's all in the past. Last year I spent my holiday in Ireland. Here, what is the past form from spend? It's spend. Great. It great. It what? What is that? With it we say it was or it were. It was great. I travel around the city by car with 2 friends. Travel here, regular verb. So we will double L and we add ed. Traveled. We visit lots of interesting places. Visit here, regular verb. So in the past we say visited. In the evenings we usually go to a cafe. Here, go. What is the past form from go? Went. We be, verb to be, and we talk in the past, so it could be was or were. With we use was or were. Where. We were very lucky with the weather. It not rain a lot. Here not means negative, so we will didn't rain a lot. We see some beautiful rainbows. So here we saw some beautiful rainbows. I have an amazing holiday. Here, what is the past form from have? Had.